And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Voices from the Grid's continued coverage here at Ranger Station. I'm being joined now by Patrick David, the Psycho Red Ranger. Patrick, thank you so much for joining us. Oh, how's your time?
Good to meet you. I gotta do an intro. I gotta do a little evil laugh for you, right?
Yeah. So real quick, you've already had a mishap. You got locked out of your hotel room.
I left my key in the room. I'm so worn out. I mean, I love seeing the fans and everything, but it's been busy. So I just kind of left my key on the bed, brushed my teeth, locked the key in the room. So,
It's okay. We had a mishap of our own as well.
What happened?
Because apparently we didn't get a do not disturb sign for our hotel room, and so we asked them, don't come into the room. They still came into the room while I was in the shower. And I'm like, bro, but getting back from hotel shenanigans.
Yes.
What's it like actually being here? You're actually getting to hang out with your fellow castmates who are the good guys and you're the bad guy. What's that actually like to do at a convention?
In real life, I think they are worse than me. They're the bad guys. I'm the good guy. They're always staying out late. I'm the one that goes to bed at 8 o'clock, normally. They're kind of always pressuring me to do bad things. So, but it's always a good time. No, I'm kidding, but it's always a good time.
Yeah. How's your time been at Ranger Station so far?
It has been great. I mean, I haven't been to Philly for a con before. So, I mean, I've been to Florida for Ranger Stop and Atlanta for...
and then you're just at Power Morphicon in Pasadena, California.
West Coast, but East Coast wise, this is the first time. It's been great seeing new fans I've never met before. Yeah.
So for you, going on to In Space, you're brought in as the Psycho Red Ranger.
Yes.
How did that process go about? Because we've heard the stories about how like the Rangers got their roles on the show. How did you get the role of Psycho Red?
Same thing.
I
had audition. They gave me sides to read for Psycho Red and also Red Ranger. I didn't know. It said try this one and try this one. It'd be as evil as you can with Psycho Red. I didn't know anything about him, but gave him the laugh, gave him the voice, and I booked it. I auditioned like everybody else.
So, and that for that role for you, that was all ADR, correct?
No.
So you were actually in the suit the entire time?
No. We morphed into humans. You know the episode, right?
It's been
Silence is golden when we morphed into humans.
For the record, I haven't seen the episode in a while.
How dare you?
But we're actually about to record In Space.
Okay.
For the show. So I get to rewatch it, and and Ben's going to yell at me later.
So
Sasha's going to yell at me later, too.
The episode is Silence is Golden. We morph into humans.
Right.
So, yeah, that's our humans. Psycho Red, myself, Psycho Yellow, and Psycho Black. We're the only three that morph. So we did that episode first, out of anything. And then we went back and did ADR for the other episodes.
Okay.
So we were cast for our human selves, not for the voice.
Okay.
Even though they enjoyed our voices, but that's not how they cast us.
Okay. So that's interesting because like that's a different take on how the casting was done for that because like I said, normally we hear about how the Rangers do the thing, they're in the line, they do their auditions and stuff like that. Yeah. But we didn't know how like different it was for like your role because it wasn't the regular Ranger. It was that villain type role.
No, we're cast as a character, but no, it wasn't for like ADR voices or anything like that. It was actual character.
So what was that filming experience like for you, knowing that like, okay, you're here for like one episode as a human?
We didn't know anything.
Oh, really?
No, we didn't know anything. We just did that episode. They gave us other episodes, and even after the In Space ended and we got killed, cast director said, okay, we might bring you back for next season. I'm like, how are they going to do that? And of course, they brought us back. You know that, right? Did you know that?
Yes.
Okay.
So
you know that.
So for the record, and everyone knows this from who's listened to the podcast several times, I'm a day oneer for Mighty Morphin. Okay. So when it debuted, I was watching Day of the Dumpster. When it got some point, like the third quarter way mark of season 2, my parents gave me a choice. You could go home and watch Power Rangers, or you can go play ice hockey and do that. And I chose to play ice hockey. I didn't eventually see all the other seasons until much later.
Got it.
So I've seen In Space once, and I've seen Lost Galaxy once.
Well, don't feel bad. I still didn't finish In Space.
Okay.
I watched my episodes.
But you didn't watch any of the other episodes. Like,
nope.
I don't need those episodes.
Nope.
So.
I got caught up on a few other seasons, but maybe 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So you have more under your belt than I do.
What other projects have you been doing since Power Rangers and stuff like that?
Well, Power Rangers was like a little blip. I just started doing acting.
Okay.
I did some starring roles. Just before that, I did Power Rangers. I've been in the business for my entire life, like 30-some years.
Right.
So I'm retired from acting, but I am doing Bloodline of the Grid with Christopher Kamen Lee, which is on YouTube. It's a continuation of our story. And doing the cons for fun. You know what I mean?
So for you, like your project is Bloodlines.
Well, yeah. Chris drugged me into that. I was twisting my arm.
How did that story come about? I know we got Chris and Justin coming in a little later, but like, how did that whole thing come about?
Well, it's all Chris. Chris wrote it. He's been working on it for years. So he asked all of us, like, "Hey, you want to do my show?" Oh. That's how he talks when he talks to us. He's like, "Oh." And so he told us what it was about, and said it was going to be like a little part, and then it kept growing and growing and growing. So but it's different than the other fan films because it's actual Rangers in it.
So, like, I'm just trying to think questions. Sasha, do you have questions? Because I'm literally blanking right now. So, for the record, this is happening before the In Space panel, which you have already seen because we posted that already. And what a lot of people don't know is I actually just did the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers panel, and I actually fell off the stage.
Oh, you did? Oh, my God.
Because we had to shift around people, because we had people coming on, adding onto the panel midway through. And the sound guy put a chair in a spot, and it was kind of hanging off. And I thought I moved it back a little bit, but in reality, I moved it forward. And I sat down and it went off, and I just...
In front of everybody?
We have it on video.
Did people laugh or did they cry? What happened?
I think there was more concern about me falling off, but then I just bounced back because I used to work in a wrestling promotion, and I've actually been put through a table.
Oh my God!
So I've been through worse. And but
is it recorded? Can I watch it live later?
Yes, it's been recorded. It's on that phone that's sitting right there right now.
I will look at it when this is over.
I will show it to you.
Good.
We're probably going to clip it too and just put it up on all social media. Like, look at Pino Monterey falling off stage.
Do it over and over and over again. Yeah.
Favorite moment?
Okay.
So for the record, for the people who can hear it, favorite
Only
moment is
one?
Psycho Red.
Okay.
Only one.
One is it's between two of them, but I think when I come back in Psycho Red and fighting with Andros and the other red guy from Lost Galaxy. And then Andros pops up and they go, "You!" And my head spins around, all that stuff. People like that episode. I like that episode. So I think that's my favorite one.
So with that, real quick, where can the people find you on social media so they can follow you and figure out where you go?
Very easy. Instagram is The Psycho Red. Period.
There you go.
That's it.
The Psycho Red on social media. That's all you need to know.
Instagram, yeah.
Patrick, thank you so much for coming on.
Right,
and again, you got the panel at 5 p.m. with Sasha as the moderator. Stay tuned for that, everybody.
All right, see you then.